All right, all right. So welcome back to Studio 39, aka the Bear Cave, man. I'm Rob Odie. We got another good one for you. This is Spotlight 39. We got a young man who was doing real big things in the high school world, about to go to college. We'll get into all that here in a second. But before we do, please hit that subscribe button. Please turn on notifications. Please continue to share on all social media. Continue to help us grow this thing. Now that that's out of the way, man, let's get into it. Tell us who you are, where you're from, what you do, all that fun stuff.
My name is O'Brien Jackson. I'm from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I play offensive tackle at Blackman High School, and I'm in the graduation class of 2021.
2021.
Yes,
And,
sir.
and where's that commitment to?
I'm going to Eastern Kentucky University.
EKU. Fantastic. Cool, man. So we'll get into that here in a minute. But before we do, let's talk about, talk a little bit about your ability, right? So let's talk
Yes,
some
sir.
strengths. If I were to talk to coach right now, what would he say are, some of the strengths that really make you stand out compared to the next guy?
I think I'm very athletic. I'm more athletic than the average lineman and stuff. I can get off the ball faster. I can pull everything. I'm just a very athletic person. I can play the tackle guard, anything you need me to play, I can play it.
Okay. So anywhere you're needed, get in where you fit in, right?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. And have they locked down where you're going to be playing? In college, or
Yes,
you
sir.
are you
They said offensive tackle.
Okay, so you're gonna be an OT. Okay, that's awesome, man. So let's take that. Let's flip it, right? So obviously you've wrapped up your high school career, if I'm not mistaken, right? You
Yes,
just
sir.
finished the season.
Yes, sir.
Cool. So let's talk about what your focus area is coming out of your senior year, going into the next level. What are you going to focus on? Where do you want to improve, get bigger, better, stronger, faster at?
Really, I just need to hit the weight room more, get stronger, and all that stuff. Because it's gonna be different coming from high school, going against smaller kids, playing against college D linemen and all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
So really, just hitting the weight room, and that's about it. And physically and mentally getting stronger.
Okay, and all that's going to come, man. As soon as you get to college, that weight room's completely different beast.
Yes, sir.
Completely different beast. So no, I think you're gonna do well, man. So we'll touch briefly because obviously you got accepted into the program, but what's your current GPA? What's your grades look like?
I have a 3.4 GPA. I make
Fantastic.
A's and B's and all that stuff, and I'm in honors classes. And yes, sir.
So you got the academics, you
Yes,
you
sir.
got the body, you got the talent, right?
Yes,
Hell,
sir.
hell, you got the offer. We did the commitment, right? So all the
Yes, sir.
things are all the things are falling in place. We're doing all the right things, man. The future is incredibly bright, and I can't wait to watch it unfold. Watch you on Saturdays, right?
Yes, sir.
That's gonna be fun. So let's talk about your recruiting process, if you don't mind. Ultimately, what led you to EKU, and at what point did your recruiting process start?
It started. It started. I would say this year. I think it was this year. I went up to EKU for a junior day actually, and we were just touring around and stuff. And Coach Lousy, my O line coach, he
Mhm.
told me to stay behind from the rest of the group. And I was wondering why I didn't know what was going to happen. And I got pulled up to Coach Wells' office, and that's where I got my first offer from EKU. And after that, my recruiting process just took off.
It just took off from there, right? So
Yes,
you
sir.
had you had other programs calling. You don't have to specifically call them out if you don't want to. You can if you like, but nonetheless, what made you choose EKU over the other programs?
EKU, it just brought that. It just felt like home. Ever since I got that offer from Coach Lousy and them, Coach Lousy is hitting my phone up almost every day, every other day, asking how I'm doing, uh, talking to my mom and all that stuff, just making sure I'm comfortable and everything. And the other schools they did that, but nothing like EKU.
Okay.
Coach Lousy, he just made me feel at home.
No, man, that's big. That's if you see the young man behind me on the wall, that's Darius Minor, right? And
Yes, sir.
very similar, right? We thought he was going to go to a big high level FBS program right here in Virginia, and ultimately decided to flip his commitment at the 11th hour, basically right before signing day, and chose the University of Maine for that
Yes,
exact
sir.
reason. He said it felt like home.
Yes, sir.
When he went out there, he felt the brotherhood, the coaching staff. Everybody just treated him like family, and that ultimately, was the deciding factor on what brought him, from where he was committed to his family. Nothing was public, but he was committed to Virginia Tech, verbally to his family, and then ultimately decided to flip that to the University of Maine. And at that point, I had to do a little research because I didn't know UMaine had a football program,
Huh.
let alone a D1 program, right?
Yes, sir.
So they ended up going on to have their best season in program history, 2018. So it was a very special year, and this is exactly why I do it, man, to continue his legacy and keep his name going alive, man, because he was a very special young man. So
Yes, sir.
I didn't want to jump too far off course, but when you said it felt like home, that hit me right there in the spot. So I had to share
Yes,
that
sir.
story. Uh, so look, man, I appreciate you going into all of that. We've got a great idea who you are as a student athlete. We're looking forward to watching you go to Eastern Kentucky. But who are you as a person, man? Like, what are you involved with outside of the game of football? What do you like to do? All that fun stuff.
I like to hang out with friends. I like playing basketball and all that stuff because I'm a competitive person. So I
Okay,
really like playing other sports and all that stuff. I like going to church, reading my Bible and all that stuff. And really, I'm just a energetic kid. I just like doing stuff all the time. I don't really like being in
you
the
can see that in the
house.
smile, man.
Yes, sir. I don't like being in the house and stuff. I just like being outside all the time and just having fun.
Good deal, man. Good. So look, I appreciate you bearing along with me, man. I can't wait to watch you sign your letter of intent, man. That's a life-changing event, and I'm super excited for you and the family. More excited to watch you start playing at the next level, man. I'm gonna follow your career. I'm a fan.
Yes, sir.
So with that being said, I'm gonna close out the show with the same question I do every single time, man. And that's what motivates and what drives you to want to be that much more successful tomorrow than you were today.
What motivates me is got a lot of friends and stuff, who don't have the opportunity to play at the next level like I do. And that motivates me all the time because, it playing with them ever since middle school and all that stuff, and after this year won't be able to play with them again. It really motivates me like that. And also, as my mom's single mom and all that stuff, wanting to take care of her and all that. And that just motivates me and it makes me wake up every day and want to get better.
That keeps you hungry, right?
Yes, sir.
And I like to use the reference, man. I'm a big dude, you're a big dude, man. As long as we're hungry, we always gonna eat, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So look, man, I appreciate your time. Stay safe, stay healthy. I'm super excited to watch your career unfold, man. Until then, we're gonna be in contact, man. And I appreciate you being on the show. I look forward
Yes,
to
sir.
Wednesday.
Thank you.
All right, man. Talk to you.